Okay, so D&D Performance has been killing the game with their custom interior parts as of late. We recently received a few packages, so I figured I would do a quick unboxing of our new steering wheel setup for the Eclipse. Okay, so if the title doesn't already suggest, what we have here is the full purple carbon D&D Performance wheel. As well as a few extra goodies which we'll get to in just a minute. Sorry, that's probably pretty loud. Well, we'll start with this badass box from D&D. So they've been trying some different things lately, coming out with full carbon wheels in various color options. So I of course went with the purple one. Follow the theme of the build, the purple and gold, a little bit of black as well. I'll do some cutaway beauty shots of everything so we can see things a little better. So we have some hardware, some wiring for the horn button, which is great that it comes with. It's actually a full carbon horn button as well, which I think is really cool that they do that. They don't really skimp on anything with the carbon wheels. Very cool. The hardware will actually be replacing, which I'll get to in a little bit. Nice of D&D to come with a nice little lanyard. I'll actually probably end up using this. It's pretty nice quality. And a cool little decal. Probably won't be using that, but it's cool to have. Put all this aside. Actually, I think they gave us more than one. Cool stuff. Something a little bit more matching. Alright, let's dive right in here. Take this out of the box. Well, it's definitely not heavy. I'll tell you that already. Let's see this purple carbon, shall we? Oh, getting teased. One more layer here. Wow. Jeez. That is incredible. So the wheel they go with for the carbon, I don't know if they all come this way in both different depths. This is the large concave depth, which protrudes quite a bit. I know that some people, when they have their hub set up, depending what they go with, if it's a short quick release or directly to their hub, that could pose quite an issue depending on your seat setup, your car setup, your pedals, etc., etc. But I went with the deep concave. We'll sort that out later as far as our seating arrangement. But wow, what a beautiful carbon wheel. The weave is so nice. Wonderful. So I'll do some cutaways of that. Okay, so we'll put this aside for now. Throw it in the box. So down here we have our short hub in quick release from NRG. These unboxing sounds are probably incredibly loud. Alright, so here we have, start with the more boring thing first. Here we have the 100H hub, which is basically the Mitsubishi hub. So we'll take a crack at this really quick. So this will give us the bolt pattern we need to mount up everything else, including our quick release down there. So this obviously works with horn button as well, which we will be using. The D&D one here. Nice little hub. Basic, kind of satin finish, metal black. Clean, simple look here. And we have our contacts for the horn, of course. Tuck that aside. And here we have something that will continue the purple and gold theme quite well. Went with the 3.0 NRG quick release. They have quite a few different versions that they've made. I don't know if any are truly much better than others. They serve different styles. If you want to grab it a different way, if you want a more minimalist look. We went with something to match the build and have a nice easy grab if you want to take the wheel off. So we have the black body and gold chrome quick release here. Oh, that's a nice look. Very cool. So we have a lockout on the top and then the 2 paddles to pull. It'll be really nice to get the wheel off, and you'll see them behind the wheel, which will look quite nice. Especially with the nice black hub that'll match here and here. Very cool, and of course supports the horn button, which we have everything for. It also gives you the ground plate that goes beneath the hub and sandwiches in between, as well as some hardware, which, speaking of hardware, I've heard of people having issues with their hardware stripping out. I'm very careful, but I wanted to not mess around with that, so I went ahead and got some dress-up bolts, titanium hardware, which I have here. And I went with a gold titanium to match the quick release and the other various things on the build. We're going to have quite a few different things that are gold and purple. The Brembos down here, which you obviously can't see off camera, are also purple and gold, so we're going to perpetuate that. I got scissors over here. Beautiful. So we have the gold titanium bolts. We got the 6 for the hub itself to get the shore hub onto the car, and then the 6 as well for the wheel itself. So that should look nice all together. Much higher quality hardware. You can really crank them down to the proper torque spec. Take them on and off as many times as you need and not have to worry about them stripping out and becoming circular holes. So that's a nice safety element as well. You don't want to mess around with the steering wheel in your car. Lastly but not least, actually probably is least, the most boring thing we're going to open here. Actually, I already popped this one open. This is a pack, I think it came with 10, not going to be needing all of those. A pack of 2.2 ohm resistors. These are what we're going to use for the airbag. We're going to put this on the connector behind the hub, and this should avoid, at least for now, our SRS light. The car also has airbags in the seats. When we do seats down the road, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, we'll get our steering wheel set up all sorted with this gorgeous purple carbon. Damn. Jeez. Feels really good. Very high quality piece. I love the weave on the carbon. It's not too magenta, which I see a lot with a lot of the purple stuff for interior stuff, especially with cars. Nice bluish purple, which will match the Brembos perfectly. So we have some other carbon pieces to go along with these parts here to help everything match up really nicely. I'll cover those when we go ahead and do the install of the wheel itself, the hub, the quick release, etc., etc. But until then, I guess I'll see you at the install. Peace.